Okay. Give me a moment while I try to figure this out. Okay, nothing happened. Well, just to get an idea what's going on then... Nothing's happening. I mean, every button we press on it sets to another button. Or unsets the other button. I think I'm lost. I'm just gonna skip ahead until no fast forwarding this time. If anything happens, I'll get back to you. If you want to try to figure it out, just replay this. What the? There were signs surrounding me. Does that normally happen? Hold on. Maybe it's... Oh! Well... Huh. Okay, so the signs are there to make me control the lift. And the reason nothing was happening was I was... What? Well, I tried pressing a direction before. Or I thought I did. Why weren't they working at first? I don't know. So... my recommendation is, instead of having all those signs around you, although I can tell you at least made it not as convoluted by having them different colors depending on which button is being pressed, but what you could have done is have an invisible sprite how do I get over there exactly? But anyway, a custom sprite that had no graphic. It would have been... act like an invisible barrier. We'll come back to that. Let's just go ahead and move this gray one over so we can head on over to the room to the left. Okay, hello, Ice Fairy. We are obviously going to need you, as well as the Fire Fairy. Oh, where do all these rooms... Oh, hello. What the... Oh! I see. It's coordinates. Wherever the two balls of light, cross over. Yeah, you can tell the sound glitched a little there. Alright, so... I probably managed to take the right path. I'm guessing the other path that I would have formed with the bridge would have led somewhere to advance the level. So guessing we're going to have to do a puzzle like this, switching the fairies back and forth between each torch. Well, there's a stair over there. Maybe I'm wrong. How is this supposed to... exiting? The heck? Well, what I did after I pressed X again, and that's when you heard the second click, but when nothing happened, I pressed left a couple times and tried to leave. So, how did this work? Okay, I'm not pressing anything. Aha! Okay, I know what's going on here. So if I open this one, then this one will open and this one will close. And the reason that you have the screen fade out is because in order to tell which... Since RPG Maker 1 doesn't have a branch command, you have it going into the room over and over, getting conditions to know which treasure chests to open and which ones to close. Well, I'm just going to start this room over. And since this is a fairly obvious puzzle as to how it works, well, first off, if you want to figure it out on your own, just pause it right here. But I'm going to skip ahead and until I figure out which puzzles, and I'll just tell you how to solve it. Well, that was pretty easy to solve. Once I figure out what was... Actually, pretty much what happened is right after I cut you out, this was my first try. You start with this one, and then go to this one, this one, this one, and this one. And actually, now that I think about it, this was a puzzle that Gustav told me how to solve to prevent frustration. But I didn't remember that until after I figured out how to what I was doing. I'm just curious, if I screwed up, I wouldn't have to solve this again, would I? Oops. Well, it appears that yes, I would have to do that again, if I accidentally opened this first, which I almost did. Okay, so we're going after this room next. Well, I think it's pretty clear here. There's an invisible maze, and how convenient that it doesn't start me over the moment I... Well, it might be convenient. It doesn't start me over the moment I hit these wrong spots, so if I just walk around for a bit, I can get an idea of where they are and where they aren't. So, no. Oop. Okay. So, I'm going to take a screen cap of this, and then I'm going to insert a little picture to illustrate where the right and wrong paths are and show you. End of one minisode, on to another. After all, we can't just send it right here.